Yo, what's up? It's your boy Carcino here. So Ray J just got his dumb self banned. Oh, mm-hmm. Hear the sound of one hand clapping for Ray J for being so stupid. Congratulations, Ray J. You're stupid. And why are you there, Jackie? Are you forever gonna be the hanger on, bro? Man, you just got to be the hanger on. No matter what, you gotta be the step and Fletcher. Don't you get enough? Come on, dog. For real? That's what we doing? How many times do you have to get played? This what plagued you before. Jackie, you've always been a good dude. Your problem is you just follow the wrong people. I've often told you that. So this is nothing new. But I tell you last week, well, not last week, but the last time, Jack, what you doing? Because I met you on both sides. I knew you from Nick's side, Nick Cannon, and then I knew you when you started hanging with Floyd. I was like, all right, Jackie's back around again, back full circle. So, of course, my amazement, my surprise when I see you with Ray J still, knowing how self destructive he is. I said, why are we championing this kind of behavior? Not necessary. Now, the Princess Floyd situation, all right, we knew, right? We knew exactly what that was. But how long has this been going on? And I'm not saying it's your responsibility to fix it because they both were foul, Jackie. But what I'm saying is to always be the audience to it and act like everything is everything. You're part of the problem. Ray J does what he does. It's like an alcoholic, man. What an alcoholic want to have more than anything? An audience. They love an audience. So if you're giving them that audience constantly, that's like what they need. They need somebody to hear them crying, whining. They need to hear all that. Why? I have no idea. But they want somebody to be an audience to their pain. So when Ray J was going on Twitch, doing all that crazy stuff on social media, you were right there being an audience for his pain. That's exactly what he wanted. He wanted a complete audience for his pain. That's where you came in. So when he went on Twitch, he was looking for an audience to his pain. Somebody's job is to be the audience. It's somebody else's job always to be that audience for his pain. And if you don't play ball and you don't become the audience, then you are against Ray J. You are against that man. Brandy has always been ashamed of his antics. She's constantly told him about these antics and said, it's you. It's always been you. It's you. So now he has to figure it out. Because it's always been him. So now Ray J is banned. Ray J is completely banned from Twitch. Because he's brandishing a firearm. Threatening people all on a live stream. Which drives off sponsorships, which makes Twitch say, hey, we gotta ban you because we banned other people. So we have no choice but to ban you. Ray J said, I don't give a F. We'll just go switch to another platform. Wherever he goes, he's gonna need an audience for his pain. But Jackie, if you're just gonna be the hanger-on best friend forever, I just don't know what to tell you. Like Jackie, liked him in everything he ever did. Even his brief scene in Power Book 2, 50 got him. Yeah, Jackie was cool with us. That's why he was always in the mix. Oh yeah, it's time. That's why I'm addressing y'all. I'm on my way to the game. To go watch the game, rather. I just wanted to address this nonsense right quick. So Ray J is banned on Twitch. He's about to find himself banned on social media. He's still gaslighting. He's still acting like he's the victim and that he was protecting his family. A guy almost went right into the back of my car. Because I guess he's texting and driving. I saw him driving fast. I should have just hit my horn. Jackie Long is from, you know him from ATL more than anything. He's the one that T.I. said, I don't want to skate with you. I don't want to be friends with you. Him and Nick Cannon were best friends. You know, so when I first time around I met him, he was around Nick Cannon. Then met him again when he was around Floyd. And that's when Ray J was around. So it was Ray J, Nick Cannon, and do you see Nick Cannon hanging out with Ray J now? I'm gonna tell you, do you see Nick Cannon and Ray J? No, you don't. I'm just saying, Princess is not an innocent person either. You know, she's definitely a conniving person as well. I'm just saying, he know Tony was not there to hurt him. Ray J knows that. Yeah, this fool is still texting and driving, and he right behind me. No, sir, it didn't go that way, sir. He took Princess away from Floyd. She cheated on Floyd and went with Ray J. After Floyd paid for everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, what is you doing? It was like, okay, all right, cool. Just wait for the Patreon version. Patreon version is gonna break it down a little bit better to put all the pieces of the missing things into place. But Ray J, come on now. You know better. You created this incident. You made it a scene. You're phony. Everybody knows it. You're a phony dude. I seen it firsthand. You're a phony dude. That's why I never ever got close and bonded with you. Period. Because I knew what you was. Like, Stu's phony. I knew it right there. I was like, dude's phony. Phonier than a $3 bill. God, I still got the dude behind me. Hmm. Yeah, well, when it's done, it's done. And what's done is done. Okay, text and drive. I'm looking back at text and drive. I don't want text and drive plowing into me. There you go, text and drive. Go on here. Good. Nope. Know exactly what I'm doing, sir. Getting away from these idiots, and text and drive can plow into somebody else and go right on ahead. Sonya, come get your son. Right. So princess is no princess. Never been. She's a weird person, but he felt he needed to have her. This was the one. It's the drugs. The drugs was the one. Maybe started right after that. Running behind black 100% of the time for protection. She was afraid of what Floyd was going to do to you. I got, I get it. I guess if I was y'all, I'd be scared too. It is what it isn't. Bears are scoring their first drive. Probably. I don't know. I hope they score on all the drives. But this is going to be it for Gore. I finally got rid of Texan Drive. I ain't got to deal with him no more. Yeah, I can see Texas Drive through my mirror here. I'm like, what is he doing? Dude, he was like this the whole time. I'm like, oh no, Texan Drive. He almost ran into the back of my car. Hmm. I know, Bill. See, that's the problem. Jackie and all those people are like yes men. They just like hanger-ons. Jackie's on the Paul George show. That's when he was starting to get his own identity. But now him and Paul George, he didn't got his hanger on now. He didn't hung on over there. He was starting to get his own identity. And, you know, he goes back to being Jackie Long. And I'm like, why, Jackie? You don't have to do this. Like ever. Yeah, well, it's gonna be like that. When you're dealing with Ray J, it's gonna be like that. Unfortunately, it's gonna be like that with him. Yes, don't forget to donate to the Cash App, which is Carcino, as you can see it as the banner going across. Sometimes it beats like that. What? Yeah, in the black media space, you start to see that all of the things that they deal with is about conflict. In the black media space, they want us to think and deal with content that is confrontational at all the times. Right? You got Steven Jackson going at it with Shannon Sharp. You got Brandon Marshall going at it with the Pivot podcast. And you got Richard Jefferson and them basically at sometimes going at it with Draymond, but not that much. But Steven Jackson going at it with Draymond in his show. And now you got Draymond going at it with Gil's Arena as they've entered the space. You see what I'm saying? So when you get into this fray and you get into this level of content, what you doing and what you dealing with are two different things. Yes, sir. Silly Gilly. Right. You're dealing with, his whole thing of, I got to go at Kwame just so I could, build my own brand up. And then this pencil head guy who don't know what he's doing, LeBron James, screwing up the Lakers. And this future bomb of a show. As Joey Taylor is going to manipulate Gilbert Arenas to do a show with her. Watch. Michelle Beadle and Stephen A. Smith. Come on. I mean, he goes on and on. It goes on and on. Yeah. I think this is why LeBron didn't help Luca. Because he wouldn't pass the ball to Bronny. and he thinks the game is a little too fast for Bronny. Nobody was passing Bronny the ball. Why would you pass him the ball? If he's on, he shouldn't be on the court with Luca, is what he's basically trying to say. Why am I passing him the ball? I'm not here teaching basketball. It's not my job. Now, after getting robbed in Boston to break the streak, how would the Nasty Boys respond? Well, we gonna find out. We gonna see. Now we gonna get up out of here and watch this Bears game. I'm pulling up. Y'all know what time it is. One.